What comes to mind when you hear the word Mongolia? We bet many of you think of horses, Genghis Khan, or nomads. So, what comes to mind when you hear TechNomad? Today on our program Generation, we'll meet Tushigt-Erdene Davaa-Ochir, who was born to a nomadic family in Tushigt province in eastern Mongolia. Tushigt-Erdene is a co-founder of the mobile gaming esport organization TechNomad Gaming. We're here at this beautiful coffee shop Cafe 4450 to meet Tushigee.
Hello everyone, really happy to be here on today. And I'm Tushigee, I'm 21 years old. I like to call myself a full-time writer and a part-time gamer. That is because I work as an editor-in-chief at TomYo Edtech, and I also working on my own startup called TechNomad Gaming, and that is one of the biggest esports organizations in Mongolia.
Look at all these books hanging from the ceiling. Did we tell you Tushigee works multiple jobs? He works as a full-time journalist, author, aside from his work at TechNomad Gaming. He's now at this coffee shop full of books, working on the book he's writing.
Thanks to my very flexible schedule at TomYo, I use my morning time to work on my second book, and that book will be ultimate guide for people who want to go study abroad, and so that this book will include like how to choose your country, how to study there, and what exams you should take, and also the very cool interview with the Mongolian young generation who are studying right there. So I think this book will be very practical, and I do most of my writing in the evening at my home, but sometimes I work in a coffee shop so that I can focus more on the task that I have of today.
Despite his young age of 21, can you believe Tushigee is a journalist with 5 years of experience already? Stay with us till the end to find out how he's been leading his life differently than many of his peers by exploring more opportunities and taking risks.
My job on that book was write author's idea in a very clear and a very constructed way, and also using his own voice. So it was really big challenge for me. The book was published a month ago, but since it's published, it's been in the bestseller list of all the bookstores. So I think we did a very wonderful job there. Yeah, I'm really happy to be, part of it.
His book, Gadada Tsurkhgar's A Way to Study Abroad, is connected to his job as editor-in-chief at TomYo, a mobile app that offers affordable educational courses and advice on how to study abroad.
It's like a general guide. I like to call this book as like a Bible for studying abroad, so yeah.
The first book that he edited was Sanana's $1 startup, from an idea to $1 million startup in English. The author of the book is the renowned entrepreneur and public figure Bayrsakhan Volodya, who created and has worked on a number of successful startups and businesses. The book was first an audio recording by Bayrsakhan and was then transcribed and edited by Tushigt-Erdene. Tushigt-Erdene was such a studious and active student in school. When he went to school number 1 in Tushigt province, he was very good at math. He even received medals from national and international math competitions. In high school, he learned English on his own, mostly by translating articles from English to Mongolian. This habit of his encouraged him to build his own website, goodyouth.com, when he was still a teenager.
I spent most of my high school years to learn English by myself. So one of the things that really helped me was translating articles. So I was translating English articles into Mongolian when I was a high school student. It was hard at the beginning, but I guess get used to it. So one day I thought, hey, this article is really good. I want to share it to more people. So I thought I should set up a website. So, but the thing is that I literally had zero money and zero technical skill that is required for building and running a website. So I did some freelancing work as a translator, and then I taught myself how to build a website. So after a few months, goodyouth.com was born. I think that was one of very first my startup that I built. And at the beginning, I was the only one writing articles for the website, but soon many people joined, and we ran over 1 year. But because of some financial problems, because many people were visiting our site, our sale wasn't that good enough, so we didn't have the money to upgrade the server. So we ran for only 1 year, and we had over 1 million views in total. So after shutting down the website, really good things started happening for me because of that experience. So one of them was I was able to join 2 very prestigious student exchange program from 2 different government. The one was from Japanese government, another one was from US Embassy. Yeah.
In high school, Tushigee did lots of volunteer work, including working as a tour guide at a number of international competitions, taking responsibility for the safety and comfort of international athletes during their stay in Mongolia. Not many 16 to 17-year-olds would teach themselves English, start a job as a writer, and save up money to build a website dedicated to promoting youth education.
Even though our website failed, really good thing happened because of that experience. That was, I got 2 job offers from 2 very big media companies when I was in high school. And the offer was I have to write articles about how to study abroad, how to learn language, and then they're gonna pay me $10 a piece, and that was a really good deal. I think looking back, that's when I started making my own money, and also started working in the media industry. And after finishing high school, I got into National University of Mongolia, School of Business, but I dropped out my university after 2 weeks because at the time, one company offered me a full-time position as a translator. I thought, I like the idea of making your own money, making that independent life as a full-time worker. From that time, I always worked in the media industry, including Forbes Mongolia, Mongolian HD, Android.today, Google News Agency, News.mn, all that media companies.
Did you know? As of August 2020, there are over 500 media companies in Mongolia. There are over 4,700 people in Mongolia working in the media sector, half of whom are journalists, and 60% of them have earned a degree in journalism. After finishing today's chunk of writing, Tushigee is headed to the TechNomad Gaming studio.
So it's 10 a.m. in the morning, so now we are heading to my startup, TechNomad Gaming. We have beautiful 2-story studio. I think you guys can see more when we get there.
TechNomad Gaming creates video content for their YouTube channel, trains a professional team, and organizes mobile game tournaments. Isn't that great? So right now we are at our office, and we have this beautiful 2-story apartment, and this is our, the kitchen area, and this is where our team do most of the work. And up there is a studio. Right now there is a live tournament going on, so I will show you guys later today. And to show you more about how we work, this is kind of where we do our most of the work. The thing is that we have many content people, videographers, graphic designers, and also very few operation people. And this room is our meeting room. Yeah, that's how we work. We mostly do our work in the evening because we are gamers, so we don't get up early in the morning. We mostly do our works in the evening, and our work kind of starts afternoon around 1 and 2 p.m. Right now we are going to see our studio where we host our tournament. There is a rival tournament going on, so I'm gonna have to be more quiet. So this is kind of behind the scene, guys. This is how the tournament's going. This is broadcasting team, and right there is a castro area,
So we have this cool green screen, and after that we're gonna add like cool graphics. TechNomad Gaming was started in 2019. So I was talking to my coworker about like the games that I love to play, and that idea of like creating a YouTube channel for that, because at the time like YouTube channel, like the YouTube industry in Mongolia is kind of booming. Everyone was starting their YouTube channel, and also at the same time the companies, the businesses were putting money into the content creators. So I thought there was like some space to make some business. So we decided to try this idea, but the funny thing was that we didn't have equipment that is required for making videos. We didn't have microphone, a camera, or even like a desk and chairs to sit and play. So we had to borrow everything, and also we didn't have space to make videos. So we had to use like our office massage room. There was a very tiny room, and the first few videos were really fun, but really challenging to make. And we were getting like 100 views per every video. I think that was just my friends and families. So yeah, that's how it started. And then it was like December of 2019 when our YouTube channel really like skyrocketed, because we recruited new talents to make videos. So I think at the peak we were getting like 1,000 subscribers every single day. So it was a big accomplishment for all of us.
What do you wish people would understand about esports?
Well, in general, society thinks that esport is something you do when you don't have anything better to do, right? But in a global level, esport is kind of new business. Like a lot of money are going into the esport, a lot of people are going into esport. It's a really cool industry right now, and also to the players who play mobile games, we want to tell them that like there's a difference between like full-time job, like career, and a hobby, right? So a lot of people who play mobile gaming, they like playing mobile games like full-time. They were spending time, they were spending money, but in return they got nothing, right? Because there's this like esport industry isn't that developed in Mongolia right now. That's why like society thinks esport is kind of waste of time. Yeah, we want to change that. We want to show people that like even if you love playing games, it doesn't mean that you have to play like every single night, right? You can be like a streamer if you want, or you can be a caster if you want, or you can, if you are really good at playing games, you can, of course, you can be a professional player. And if you are interested in business, you can like start your own esport organization just like us.
Organized by TechNomad Gaming, Season 2 of the National Mobile Cup Tournament will be 2 to 3 times bigger than the first season, with more than 500 people competing with each other in 3 different mobile games: Mobile Legends, PUBG Mobile, and the League of Legends Wild Rift, for a prize pool of 7 million Mongolian Turks. TechNomad Gaming focuses only on mobile gaming. Why did you choose mobile games over PC games?
The reason that we choose to focus solely on the mobile games, it's because the accessibility to the games, right? Like you want to play PC games, you gotta have a PC, you gotta have a headset, you gotta have a monitor, processor, and everything that. But if you want to play mobile game, all you need is like a decent smartphone. And nowadays the smartphones are getting powerful and also cheaper at the same time. We did like a survey, online survey in last year, and we estimated that there are over 300,000 mobile gamers in Mongolia who play mobile games every single day. The average mobile gamers were spending 50,000 Tushigee on their games. So that's a really big opportunity for the business and for all of us, I think. Yeah.
We know Tushigee's biggest passions are technology, startups, and education. Other than effectively managing his startup TechNomad, he's been successfully working as both a tech and education journalist. next destination is the Office of Start, venture builder dedicated to supporting startups and to develop the startup ecosystem in Mongolia. Did you know Mongolia made it to the top 100 in the Startup Link 2020 ranking report? According to the report, Mongolia ranked 93rd out of the top 100 and Ulaanbaatar ranked 690th out of 10,000 cities. One of the biggest financing options available to entrepreneurs in Mongolia is Start, the first and most recognized venture builder in the country. Tushigee's startup TechNomad has received their first round of investment through Start, where Tushigee also worked as a PR manager and a writer of articles on startup events and products in 2019. Tushigee is now at the office of Start to present the upcoming mobile tournament.
National Mobile Cup season 2 эхлэхэд бэлэн болсон. Нэг сар үргэлжлэн шараад байна. Гэтэ карантинд олчод бас жоохон хэлж мэдэхгүй байна. Гэтэ гайгүй болов гэж найж. Тэг ямар ч Шанглийн сан 7 сая энэ бол Монголын ер нь яг мобайл дээр байхгүй гүнэр тоххой. PC-н дээр бол 7 сая хүрчээсэн тохиол ганц ярхан л байдаг. Тэгээ тусдаа нэг ингэ явчихж байгаа. Тэгээ сая хэлсэнчлэн ер нь бол бид нар энэ тоглоом дээр Монголдо бол асуудалгүй номер 1 яг юм торнамент хостдаг газар болсон. За энэ PUBG дээр бид нар стил өрсөлдсөөр хоёр нь бол хэдэн газартай. Wild дээр бол бид нар яг анхаарч орж ирж байгаа. Тэгэхээр энэ Wild гэдэг нь 2-3 жилийн дараа бүр супер глобал тоглоом болгож харсан байхгүй бодож байгаа. Тэгэхээр энэ дээр бид нараас гэртгэн юм хий гэж хараад байгаа. За манай ер нь Wild бол нэг юм руу ногоо тавьж байгаа. Энэ хүмүүс жоох сая таалагтал байгаа юм шиг байлээ.
Гоё ногоо. National Mobile Championship гэсэн үг тийм. Cup.
Ер нь би нэг лиг болчихгоороо лиг дотор нэг MNB шиг ингээд багууд авах хэрэгтэй. Тэд нар ингээд сизэндээ явдаг. Кап болохоор ингээд өрсөлдөд дуустдаг юм шиг
байгаа дуустдаг.
Бис хэрэг нь кап аваад дуустдаг. За тийм ингээд бус толооны төрлийн шагналын сан ингээд явж байгаа.
Энийг нэг ойлжсэн контентыг бодсон уу? Тэгээ миний насны хүмүүс хүүхдүүд нь яаж хөрөх юм гээд давуу тал нь юу, сул тал нь юу гэдэг. Тэгээд яриад явах бол бас
хүүхдүүд нь аавдаа тайлбарлах гэдэг шүү дээ.
Би ч гэсэн одоо ойлгохгүй л байна. Нөгөө хүүхдүүд нь
цог тоглож моглаа л тийм.
Тэгэхээр миний хувьд одоо нөгөө бас буруу зуршилж гэж харж байгаа юм шиг байдаг. Гэхдээ харгалж бол дийлэхгүй байгаа юм байна. Тэгэхээр энэ бол бас нэг ойлгох хэмжээнд очих шаардлага үүсэж байгаа л да.
Би тэмцээн хийгээд байгаагийн гол юм нь яг тэр хүүхд одоо би өөрийгөө амар лаг тоглохыг бодчих болно шүү дээ. Тэгээ өндөр шүмэд тоглоод чинь. Тэгсэн чинь яг тэмцээд орсон чинь бүр амар суугаах юм бол яг үндэ цаадад гараад одоо чи надад болоод гэсэн санаахгүй өөр юм арай хий. Надад зөв хобби маяг хөвчтэй. Би full time болоо тий.
Стандарт тогтоох юм тий.
Харин
мэргэжлийн тоглогчд бол юм байна. Та бол нэг юм сонирхч юм. Сонирхчоос даавал төвшин бүр.
Тийм.
Спорт гэдэг талаар таниулах гэдэг байна.
Тэгээ бас нэг талаараа бас жоохон бизнес гэдэг талаас нь бас харуулмаар байгаа. Ер нь алтан байгууллагууд ч тийм.
So we just had a meeting about like TechNomad Gaming's upcoming tournament, National Mobile Cup, and also we talked more about like the investment opportunities in esports industry. So we are right now looking for our next round of investment. So we gotta like prepare our business plan and all the stuff, and also we are really looking forward that the National Mobile Cup will be really huge achievement for all of us. So we gotta pay so close attention on the tournament. So we talked more about that.
This was Generation. We hope you've learned so much from this aspiring, courageous young man. It's always great to see how young people like Tushigt-Erdene are hungry for knowledge and hungry for success, challenging themselves in what they've found a passion for.
So I think this is the end of the program. I really enjoyed sharing my day with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you MNB World for having me today, and I hope you guys enjoyed my one day of life. And I just want to say that for all the young people who are watching right now, if you have something you want to accomplish in life, you just have to work hard. There's no such thing called shortcut. You gotta work hard, and you gotta like perfect your craft. And no matter what you do, just keep working and stay healthy. And thank you for being with me today. I hope I will see you guys soon. Thank you.
Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.